And we're back. So let's go ahead and jump over here. Woohoo! Love this game. So we'll see how long it's going to take us to load in. And if we get into a good server, it'd be awesome. Love this game. Man, I love this game. Normally I love this game. No, I love this game. It just takes a while to load, which is cool because this is an alpha. This is not newsflash. It's not even beta. It's alpha, whatever that means. I pretty much think that just means whatever they want it to mean. I don't really know what that means because I don't do any sort of development that uses those kinds of terms. I'm sure some of my smart friends who will watch the game, me playing the game later, will be able to tell me. I need to fix that audio thing. Have it play audio even if I'm not on the screen. Fix it once we're into the game. So the odds are pretty good that it's going to be super glitchy and super laggy. So bear that in mind. We might get lucky and see a reclaimer, which is that chip down there on the bottom right. Looks like it's not that big. But when you look at the ship on the pad sort of to its 11 o'clock, that was one of the biggest ships in the game before they added that one. And literally, that one over there is a maze inside. Like, it's like a whole first-person shooter level inside of that. So the Reclaimer literally has like a massive freight elevator inside that you could put like a car on, a couple cars on. All right, let's see it. How are we doing? Are we gonna be laggy? We're totally gonna be laggy. Unless I'm just not in the game. Yeah, okay. F, H, G, H. No! There we go. Hey, I'm partially through my bed. Nice. Good crotch shot there. Okay, but I am standing on the floor. That's good. And, okay, so we're getting laggy with the door. So I might not actually be able to make it out of this first room, which is kind of sucky. But a lot of time that's just a factor of how fast is the server running. Yeah, we're totally not even getting the first room. Ah! I love this game. Well, let me rephrase that. I love the promise of this game. Because what this game could be is something really cool. Like, it's sometimes pretty fun. However, like, it would be nice if it works a little bit better. I know that that's sort of part of the game being in an alpha is that you're not going to have that. Yes, I want to get... Well, no, I'm using mouse tonight. Yeah. Boo. We're going to side. Oh, gosh. Apparently, my muscles just lost their capability. I just died. There's a button to kill yourself in this game. It's the backspace. It's not delete, it's backspace. It says, oh, I made a terrible mistake. Let me go backwards. Try to rewrite that. Yes, it is lagging on here. You're actually seeing real lag in the game, which is really fun because I'm running this webcam dealio and it looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I'm just not gonna be able to get through on this server instance. So we're going to hop out. Hopefully it doesn't crash to desktop. I'm going to hop out and we'll, yeah, it's totally going to crash to desktop because we're not responding now. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're just going to tell it to shut down, close the program. I don't care. Yeah, so here I am, looking awesome. I guess I didn't even check to see if you all had sound. Hopefully you have sound. I wonder what I can use to have people be announced that they're coming into the stream. That would be good. That would be good to know. I've got to figure out these like little bot doodads. Yeah. All right, give me a minute. We'll see in just a second. I apologize if anyone has misophonia. I was talking and you couldn't hear me. And that was probably really frustrating. Okay. I'm trusting that you can hear me. This is frustrating. I can't get Star Citizen to resize its window. Maybe I can do that in the options. You can go to graphics. What kind of options they have? So I'm not doing full screen. Full screen windowed. Yes, see, that is what I want. Maybe I don't. Well, how is that any different? I don't want full screen windowed, do I? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. What's different about that? from just regular full screen. See some pop in. So I've got the game running off of a x86 solid state drive, but I've got a pretty old computer. I mean, I bought the processor in 2011. It was an i7 K, so it was unlocked. You know, you can overclock it, but just doesn't seem to cut it. It was like a $300 processor at the time. But it does not cut it. Why'd I turn VSync off? There we go. There we go. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. But what I'm doing is I'm moving this window around a little bit so I can make sure that you're getting sound from the game, which you are. So back to the game we go. We've stood up. We're going to approach. Going to use our mouse scroll wheel. Oh man, we're lagging super hard. See if we can't. Oh yes, we're gonna open this sucker. So I think it's really interesting. Kind of the idea in this game is that it's going to be like super realistic, which means there's a lot of controls, a lot of control surfaces that they're trying to make where it's like you're actually interacting with it. Which means you get this really interesting, like, inner thought. Sorry, guys. Alisar, guys and girls, Alisar is often very laggy. Come on. Destroyed. I was like, what? Store Daymar. Well, why don't we get our Origin 325A, which is a fun ship that totally needs to, I think, is going to be redesigned. CO2. Make sure you have oxygen. So I don't know, to be honest, if the lag is related to the server that I'm on, or the fact that I'm running a couple other programs, applications at the same time, including OBS, and I'm sending lots and lots of data. I don't really know what the issue is here. Reason I say that is because Star Citizen is super CPU heavy in terms of how much it wants from the CPU, and at the same time it does not utilize a lot of different threads. So it really is super heavy, puts a lot of processes, and this is like per like the developer, how they kind of talk about it. It's super. See, right now I should be able to open my ship. It's not letting me, which means I may have to reload this whole ship, which would suck. But, you know, you do what you gotta do. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we're super lagging tonight. The crazy thing is, like, the graphics quality really doesn't have a lot to do with it. It's a lot to do with what is CPU doing. Which is okay, I guess. It's alright. They gotta figure it out. We're still in alpha. Yeah, dang it. That's frustrating. So what we're going to do is we're going to run back inside. Oh, what's that? What is that? Is it a raven? That is a pretty ship. Yeah, it's totally a raven. Man, that's a pretty ship. I'm gonna fly that. Beautiful. I hadn't actually seen one of those in the wild. I mean, how cool that ship looked. Like, this ship was supposed to look that cool. And since it is an Origin, and the 600 is like becoming the style guide for Origin ships, I feel like if and when they do a redesign, see, that guy is totally gonna be flying that ship, and man, that's really cool for him. I'm gonna have to turn this on, full screen. So sorry if people are chatting at me right now. It's really hard for me to do that and play Star Citizen. I've only got one monitor, and I don't have, actually, I could get a control surface. I could go grab an iPad to run the chat through, but to be honest, I just really don't want to do it right now. But I will get back to you in just a moment, those of you who are in the chat. If you're in the chat, if there's anybody watching, which is fine if you don't, because I've got people who like to watch these things when they're working. So anyway, really like this game. I know this is, there are a lot of people who play Star Citizen. There are a lot of people who get really good frame rates. I don't know how they do that. They must have like the best CPUs known to man, / be making lots of money from doing this work, which have a lot of disposable income, in order to keep up with sort of the hardware thing. I've seen a lot of people on the Star Citizen Reddit, subreddit, talking about how they feel like the idea of this game is to kind of push hardware, which I remember as a kid, that is something that games did. Like, it was sort of a big deal for a game to be difficult to run. And I mean, like, there's still some of that these days. Like with Crysis, like, people are like, oh, can your computer run Crysis? But the majority of games didn't say, hey, we're going to push you to have to upgrade. When I was a kid, like, people were like, if you want to play this game, here's this great new technology that you're going to have to get and install in your computer, and hope against hope that you can figure out how to make it, how to install it, how to use these floppy disks to install it, like 8 of them or whatever, to install the drivers, or maybe not 8, but, 1 or 2. And hope that you don't mess up, because you're probably not going to be able to get help unless you call somebody. But you're definitely not going to be able to, like, look at them on YouTube, because there was no YouTube. Which, again, like, I'm old, I accept it. It was just really cool to think that there might be a game where they're going to do that again. And it's also not cool because I'm like, I don't know if I can afford to do that. So I'm hoping that they really work on optimizing it to where you can literally play it on a potato. Or really, really super awesome machines. I'd be okay with, like, ships with 8 polygons if I could still play the game. Not really. I'd probably want more than that. So, instead of waiting 7 minutes to try to get my ship to work, what I'm going to do is walk away from this ship console and I'm going to use my handy dandy RSI Aurora MR, which is a loaner. Sounds like something just exploded. CO1. Carbon monoxide. But we'll see if this will help me. If I can get in this one and I can fly away. Really, normally when I'm having trouble in a server, when it's super laggy, I have a lot more luck going to one of the moons. And it'll get a lot easier to control things there. Yeah, let's get in this. So this is, I mean, this is a cool looking ship. Like, this is one of the starter ships. But it's kind of cool. Like, I like the whole idea of, like, here's this little habitat that you've got going on. I'm going to enter this ship. So this inner thought menu, it's a pretty cool idea. I like how it spins to open. Oh, that's a lot of moving parts, though. So from an engineering standpoint, you know, you wonder, like, who's the doofus who designed that? Like, here, let's make all of these parts move and give it a bunch of points of failure so we can make a lot of money on repairing it. Engineering of the future, everybody. Flight ready. Now we'll transition through the thing. So we're going to power it on. Things are going to pop open. I'm going to get something in the HUD.
Enjoy the ride. System check.
Now we're going to check and see. We can open the exterior if we wanted to, or unlock the doors so other people could just get in. We're not going to do that, though. We're going to start the engine. We're going to once we do that, so show you the exterior view of the ship. Sorry about that. I'll slow it down a little bit here. This is the ship. There's me. Looking pretty nice. I don't know why GeForce Experience popped up there. Everybody, sorry about that. Definitely don't want to go to instant replay. Okay. So there's that. So let's go back in here. I'm going to pull up Mobiglass. Really, F2. I'm going to zoom out. First, I'm going to see if there's any quests that I can do so I can make some money, because I have 20 UEC bucks. So I can't really do those. Let's see if we can do this one. So this happened at Yella. Set as destination. So now we're gonna fly.
Takeoff complete.
That's right, takeoff complete. Bring the landing gear up, which means we can
race.
speed up. So now we're not coupled anymore, which means I will continue. Oh, there's a reclaimer over there. Right there. Which means essentially we're just going to continue going in this particular direction. We'll rotate. Definitely not where I wanted to go. So right now, we're traveling sort of to the right. Turn off decouple mode.
Quantum drive is now
spool it up. Make it jump across the system, really just from sort of right outside in orbit around Crusader to a farther out orbit to one of the moons. Hope we don't hit any asteroids. That would be bad.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, so one of my favorite things to do, we're going to hit the afterburner so we can actually get to the planet, or the moon, I should say, at a normal time. In the meantime, where are we at? Like 780 kilometers or so. I'm going to go grab the iPad real fast. So you're going to see nothing except for me flying, but not in the driver's seat. I'm going to grab that real quick, hopefully. Get the speed up.
Radar contact.
A Drake Buccaneer. But I'm really kind of burning rubber away from him. Or her. Not going to be sexist against pirates. Space pirates could just as easily be women or men or some other gender that might exist in some other alien race or something. Okay, so we're just about to top speed, I think. Unless this has an unlimited top speed. I don't remember what the top speed is in this. I think it's something like 13 something. Or 12, 11. 12, 13. 12, 12. Okay. Yep, I'm going to go grab my iPad so that if people who are chatting at me, I can respond. So give me just a second. All right, so we got it. We're not crashing yet. That's good. So as you can see, as we get closer to the planet, like more detail sort of like slides in, which is really cool. This is they're building this thing in Lumberyard, which is really just like an updated version of CryEngine. But I mean, people making Star Citizen are doing a lot of their own stuff that they have to do. I mean, to really be able to make this game work the way they want to. I think that's actually on the other side of the planet. If I go 600 more kilometers in, I'm actually gonna like kill myself by running into the planet. Now I will say that does look pretty digital over there. There's definitely some significant pixelation going on. I don't really know why it's doing that. Maybe some things aren't loading quite like they're supposed to. I don't really know. So what we're going to do is we are going to find a jump point. I think we're going to find a jump point. Hop over. Yep, there we go. I'm going to try to get to the other side of the planet.
Quantum drive is now on.
While I'm doing that, I'm also going to see if I can download the Twitch app on this this iPad because I don't have it on here.
Quantum drive
And I can
is
just
now
use
off.
this. Should be great. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, there we go. See? Now we are looking more correct. Because really, this place is not... This moon is really, in terms of, like, comparative size, is really not that big. If you think of it in terms of, like, a planet, it's pretty small. Apparently, I totally crashed the iPad. There we go. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So honestly, this is a lot of what playing this game is like right now.
Radar contact.
A lot of random radar contact. I don't think I've been pulled out of... No, I have. I've been pulled out of the quantum travel once. Apparently it was jacked up for a little bit. It was super increased rates, and then they reduced those rates pretty quickly. Twitch. But now we're good to go. Now it doesn't happen nearly as much. And that's alright with me. Well, so top speed. So these things, they take a little while to hit top speed. But we're going to do my favorite thing here. Instead of coming in, like, down onto the planet, we're going to flip it around 180 degrees. And that sound you heard is because you can literally hear sounds from everything happening in the whole server right now. Again, I think it's an alpha thing. They're going to have... Hopefully you're not going to be able to hear sounds from across a galaxy or across even a solar system. Right now, you'd be able to do that, though. Just so I'm inverted so I can look up. Planet, or the moon, I should say. It looks like we're coming in to the dark side of the moon, although sort of the day-night line is right here. I don't know which way the moon is rotating. We might get to see a sunrise. Might. Yeah, I think it's rotating to the right. So we might get to see a sunrise, which would be really cool. If we don't, that's fine too. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright.
Radar contact.
Of course, of course. So this is the life of the long haul trucker, space trucker. Sit back. Enjoy some snacks. Check some things out on the old Moby Glass. Realize you need to wash some clothes. It's good stuff. A little shy of 200 kilometers. Come on, Twitch. Let me do what I'm trying to do here. Come on, sucker. There we go. Right. I'm in. So, I don't know if the current viewer is me, because I've got one. For some reason, on the app, I can't seem to pull up who's actually watching. Which is weird. You think you'd be able to do that? To be honest, Twitch is awesome. There's some things that I found to feel kind of glitchy about. Alright. So we've got our chat module running. So we're just almost 100 clicks out. The last bit of this will go pretty quickly. We're about to hit Atmo. I'd say probably once we hit about 50 kilometers from Aston Ridge, we'll start to get some atmospheric stuff going on. I'm guessing. Might not happen then. We are coming at a pretty shallow angle. So, might be even later than that. So the one thing I hate about coming in on the night side is I have no earthly idea how far from the ground I actually am. Difficulty with that is, well, it doesn't give you any sense of what your altitude is. Truly. Actually, we might not actually hit any atmospheric anything. Ma'am. Feels like we're really close to the surface. And if we hit the surface going 1,200 meters per second, that's probably not going to work out for us. So we're going to try to stay elevated. Ring is nice. Very nice looking. We might actually hit these mountains. So we're gonna... Oh yeah, we're screwed. It's not giving, it's not switching to... This is how far from the ground you are, kind of thing. Which is pretty frustrating. Gotta admit, it's pretty frustrating. It's okay though. We're gonna make it. So we're like 15 kilometers from the drop site. Real close now. So we're going to reduce our thrust, which means this is going to reduce our afterburner pretty quickly. Now it's just a matter of counting down some seconds until we get there. So actually, I mean, I'm seeing the surface pretty good right now. Probably a lot thanks to the ring reflecting some sunlight. But we are getting some sunlight over there, so that's nice. I think what we've got here is a crash site. Yeah.
Landing gear deployed. Collision alert. Front. Collision alert. Low. Collision alert. Front.
Alright,
Landing
so
complete.
turn
Engines
the engine
off.
off. I'm going to leave the power on. Go down this ladder. There we go. Beautiful landing. Definitely looked like the floor jumped, which would have been interesting. Alright, so this is a crashed caterpillar. I have to figure the best way to get down there. Get my gun out just in case. In case there were raiders. I don't think there will be, but you never know. You never can tell. This is, what section is this? Okay, so this is the engine section. I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time since I've been on a cat. There should be some, to be honest, I should have been able to get into the ship on that side, no problem. Here we go. It's up there. I don't want to drop, stow, or carry that. How's it going? How am I going to get in there? I'm going to get in that area. I guess this is kind of ridiculous. Is there a hole? Am I going to have to climb on top? I don't understand. I don't get it. Get it? I don't get it. Maybe we can... No, definitely not going to be able to use that. Well, shucks. Maybe we can... Yeah. Gonna have to get inside or on top of the sucker and then kind of work my way up. Yeah. just happened. Let's get on top, shall we? That's frustrating. Okay. Can we try this again? So I can't, like, ram my way up there. We're gonna have to go in the ship for some reason. Which, oh, now we're stuck. What? What? Oh my goodness. Super frustrating. So the cargo's up there, which I'm guessing means, you know what? To be honest, I can just get in my ship and fly on top of this ship, open the door, leave my Aurora hanging there, and be just fine. So I think that's what we're going to do. Solve the problem. We're going to solve this problem. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Engines are on. Takeoff complete. Collision alert. Low. Collision alert. Front. Collision alert. Port. Collision alert. Low. Collision alert. Front. Collision alert. Low. Collision alert. Front. Collision alert. Low. Landing complete.
Nice.
Takeoff complete.
Yeah, the lag is just killing me on this today. So we gonna quit that craziness. So that's my Star Citizen experience tonight. Not that great. That's okay though. It's still a really funny game, and I'm gonna enjoy what I had. Yeah. All right. So, what's next? What's next? What's next? Well, hey Google, what time is it? What time is it? 1:09 Eastern Standard Time. So we are gonna, let me see, how long have we been up on this? Oh, about an hour for Star Citizen, and literally all we did was go to a moon, and glitch around a little bit. So what we're gonna do is I am going to do something else. I am going to call it a night. That was 2 hours of fun, probably, hopefully. I think Elder Scrolls Online is a really fun game right now. Star Citizen is just something that I really enjoy. So I hope everybody enjoyed hanging out when you were hanging out. And I will see you when I see you, where I see you. Hopefully, I'll see some of you tomorrow and stuff. So, anyway, enjoy yourselves, have fun, stay safe. Later.